Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Kelnick drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Jared Kelnick. The pitch. And there's a ball. And another ball. Ripped to short. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Orlando Arcia, batting with one down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Flares it into the outfield. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ripped to third. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0.
There's nothing that can stop me. You must be watching.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch inside. And it's 2-1. Up the middle, Albies fires to first on the run. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting done.
Miles Straw, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike.
Swung the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. No score. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Here's Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to
One
chase.
ball, one strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Next offering is outside. Michael Harris on deck for Atlanta. Two outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show.
Of this kind of stuff, 'cause I think they call it rock and roll. But I say
Bottom four, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Gosh, here it is, headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Josh Naylor. And they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and fires. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it skips into dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Guardians trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, 2-ball. Whips it across, and Laureano is retired. To second, tag, safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Naylor at second with 2 down. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left for the Guardians. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out. So here's Murphy now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Kelman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. And misses inside. Left-hand batter waits. That's hard hit on the line. Quan makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Will Brennan. Strider back to work. And that's a little bit high. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff now. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Grounded out his first time up. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Ball 1 there. Runner at first with no outs here. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Riley grabs it on the run.
The center fielder, number 7.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. His first at bat was a strikeout. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And there's a strike. The Braves up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Braves 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. And strike 2. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. And now 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
This one in the air. Jimenez under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta, and it's 2-0.
Forget me not. Hope you're a long, long way from home now. There's no way you're coming back in no more. Tonight, self-destruct.
Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a foul ball left side. At the belt and fires. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Man at second. Ground ball to the right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now Josh Naylor. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Hard hit, base hit, in to score from third. It's 2-1. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Ramon Laureano. Pitch misses. 1-0. Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. That's down and in.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now here is Will Brennan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one to first. One at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That clips the corner. And ball one. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the sixth. Two on, two outs. That one down the line. Olsen takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get two and draw even again. We're through six full. We are tied 2-2.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was.
Top of inning number 7, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on now, Nick Sandlin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here comes a pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. James Karinchak up and loosening in the pen. And the righty deals. making the count 1-2. And that one hammered. Quan moving back. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Foul ball there. Sandlin in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
So digging in, Sean Murphy. And a foul ball. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show.
I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me.
Bottom of the 7th. Now Miles Straw.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the right-hander deals. That's inside. Here's a 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Andres Jimenez digs in now. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And he grounds one to the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now here is Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Tying run at the plate. He goes down looking. Guardians leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. James Karinchak.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow.
1 strike.
That's not even close to the zone.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Foul ball. Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Right-handed reliever. Correct on the curveball, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
He was late there. Strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. Straw has a beat on it. And that is that. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Strider back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. There's a strike. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Now back.
And up next for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Will Brennan. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Naylor off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that will fall. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You know what they say, couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. And fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And it's 1-1. In the air, left side. Kelnick on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Guardians strand a couple. They trail it here, 4-2. We go to the 9th, leading off Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And the right-hander back to work.
1-0.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Two down. That one 95 to finish him off. Here is Matt Olson, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. And a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And he deals. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
First pitch swinging.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
At the plate, Michael Harris. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 4 and the Guardians 2. Here in Cleveland, last chance for the home team. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here it comes. And that one almost got him. The other way. Makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swings through that one for strike 2. This one in the air right field. Acuna there. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That misses, and that's ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
So now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Cause we finally signed. I the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir apparent to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. You see us? Come on. We make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes, and outfit. Let me hear it. We make them want to say it again. We make them want to say it again. Check it out. I got so many rhymes, many styles to go with.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon was a victorious